Your Honor, I'll address this right now. We have no excuses. We will not.
Mr. Allen.
We will not and will never mislead this court. She takes full responsibility for her actions. She thanks this court for allowing her to remain out of custody and to continue to test. You have been fair with her. You've been sympathetic with her. She sincerely apologizes for her actions. I hope the court sees that there is something to be said about her appearance here today to take responsibility. And this is her first positive test since her very first test back in November.
Well, except for the fact that I have abnormal creatinine
I know.
throughout all of these tests.
Yes, Your Honor, that is absolutely true.
Okay.
I don't know what the creatine is. I don't know what could cause
But
creatinine, whatever. I don't know what that is. But I do know what cocaine is, and that is
okay. Well, I don't know if you should say that out loud, but go for it.
I do know that she did test for cocaine on her last attempt on the 9th, and the last time she's tested.
I will usually see abnormal creatinine so that you know when somebody is masking a test. Not always the case. So you can place in perspective that I have this test, abnormal creatinine, and then finally it almost appears wasn't masked enough and the cocaine gets picked up.
Understood, Your Honor. We've been doing this for enough time to know that. I just want to let you know.
You have been doing it, or are you saying me?
You, Your Honor.
Oh,
I know.
so now you're calling me old. Go for it.
Oh,
Keep going. You're doing well.
didn't mean to do that. Your Honor, I just would ask this court any leniency possible. I know you know her situation.
I do, but the problem is that then come here today saying all of that, but that's not what she told community correction.
Well, Your Honor,
She denied use to community correction.
Your Honor, she's saying that she did not deny use. Okay, there's a positive test. That's what we're here.
Hold on a second. You want me to get community corrections over here?
Would that help?
Not you, I don't think. She's denying use to community correction. You have the report in front of you, counsel?
Yes, I do.
Look at the box.
Yes, I
What's
see
it
it.
say?
It says denies use. That was,
She's saying that didn't happen.
yes.
So she admitted use.
Now she's admitting use.
No. But she's talking to community corrections. What did she tell community corrections?
Can I speak?
You can do it. Hey, it's
So
up
when
to
the
you.
lady- So before Agent Carr called, the lady called and said it was a illicit drug. I told her I didn't know what illicit, I said, what is illicit drugs? And she said, I can't tell you the exact what it is. Call your agent. And when I called Agent Carr and she said what it was, I told her, okay. So I never denied it, but the lady that called from the lab called and just said illicit drugs. And I didn't know what illicit drug was. So that's probably what I came in contact, but I mean, you could ask Agent Carr. I definitely didn't deny yours. Once I talked to her.
So then how did the cocaine get in your system?
What you mean? How did it get in my system?
Yeah.
It's okay.
When?
When? I like, I don't know, a couple of days before.
Anything else?
And the abnormal creatinine, I mean, that pops up. I have kidney problems. So that I got a report on it. As she wanted. So, I mean, that's been in a lot of my tests and all the stuff still pops up. It's literally in almost every test that I had. But things still popping up from stuff that I'm prescribed and the cocaine.
Anything else? What are we doing with this? case?
Well, Your Honor, I spoke with Mr. Ganatra. He was kind enough to honor the offer made the last PCC. I was just trying to ask this court if it had any leniency for this situation.
To do what?
Excuse me?
What were you asking me to do?
Your Honor, I'm asking for any leniency for this bond violation.
Okay, so on March 14th, she was here. I told her no more missed tests, right?
Yes, you did.
I also gave her an admonishment about how she was treating the people. I'm trying to think at what date I had to do that. Back in December, she was mistreating the people over at Community Correction
That'd be the 11th.
in December.
Yeah. December 11th, bond violation.
And then don't make it a few months. And then I have to tell her, don't miss tests. And then she tests positive.
Your Honor,
She just seems to do what she wants to do herself.
you wanted me to let you know that she's struggling. And she has a special needs child at home and going through a lot. So
The cocaine helped.
no, obviously not. Look where we're at.
What were you gonna do with the case itself? No.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Mr. Ganesh.
It was a plea offer, but I've not written up the plea form while she's got.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen today. How often are you using? Now, young lady, you can, as your counsel has indicated, I guess I'm old and I've been doing this a minute. So you can go ahead and tell me what you want to tell me.
I mean, I don't want to tell you anything but the truth. I take responsibility for it. And
How often are you using?
like you want to like? Is it an everyday thing?
I don't know that that's a hard question.
I have a problem with it. I stopped it and I started back.
Was that my question?
But
No.
a couple times.
Okay, look, no. Here's the thing. I don't mind trying to find a way, pretty much everybody in this room that's involved in the system, try to have you work this out and try to assist you to try to get past something. But if you don't want to answer my questions, you want to skate around everything, I don't have time for it. So here's what I'm going to do.
Probably a couple of times a month.
Well, now you want to answer me, right? I'm going to adjourn the probable cause conference. I'm going to adjourn it out 1 week to the 18th, 2024 at 9 a.m. This time, given the violation, you can think about what you really want to say. Defendant's bonds revoked, defendants remain.
On the next case,
Which one is it? I don't know.
Andre and Corey Smith.
Corey.
What's your name?
Mr. Smith is actually in pro per, Your Honor.
That's fine. State your names for the record, gentlemen.
Corey Smith. UCC-1/207-308 without prejudice and under duress. My name is Andre Smith Bay, here to represent the defendant, Mr. Andre Smith.
Okay, this is Mr. Andre Smith. Since you're not represented by a counsel, do you waive formal reading, stand mute, and I'll enter not guilty plea on your behalf?
I would like, the defense would like to reserve all rights in this case matter and be able to proceed so we can turn around and prepare the proper defense for the case.
Okay, the court entered not guilty plea on behalf of you, Mr. Andre Smith. On behalf of Mr. Corey Smith, Mr. Byrd.
Yes, Your Honor. Brandon Byrd on behalf of Corey Smith. My client waives his right to the formal reading, was advised his constitutional rights and will stand mute.
All right, the court entered not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Andre and Mr. Corey Smith. Argument as to bond as to your client, Mr. Byrd.
Your Honor, 32-year-old lifelong resident, Your Honor, was forthcoming to us about his prior criminal history with the carrying concealed weapon, but that's roughly around 8 years ago now. Indicated to us that he is employed as a production worker, but he just started, doesn't have any money to afford bond. These are non-assaultive allegations in nature, and after reading the report, if the allegations are said to be true, which we're not accepting them as true at this moment, but if they are said to be true for argument purposes, it seems like it was more risk of not with the assault and resisting or obstructing was more the resisting part than assaulting, Your Honor. So I would say these are non-assaultive in nature. He's not running from this, and respectfully, we're going to request a personal bond in this matter.
Mr. Andre Smith, anything you'd like to say with address the court with respect to bond?
Yes, my client, Mr. Smith, he owned a couple businesses. He go to school. He haven't been in any trouble, as you can see on this case file. He haven't had a case since 2013. A lot of cases have been dismissed. This is another charge that they're presenting, and we're looking to be able to prepare the best defense we possibly can, or whatever in this case matter, and shed some light on the justice of what really happened that day.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Both of you, $5,000 personal bond while this case is pending. Both of you are not allowed to have any handguns, firearms, or any other dangerous weapons. Both of you, probable cause, July 15th in front of Judge Sabri. And both of you, preliminary examination, July 22nd in front of Judge Sabri. Both of you can step aside now.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, 32-year-old lifelong resident, Your Honor, was forthcoming to us about his prior criminal history with the carrying concealed weapon, but that's roughly around 8 years ago now. Indicated to us that he is employed as a production worker, but he just started, doesn't have any money to afford bond. These are non-assaultive allegations in nature, and after reading the report, if the allegations are said to be true, which we're not accepting them as true at this moment, but if they are said to be true for argument purposes, it seems like it was more risk of not with the assault and resisting or obstructing was more the resisting part than assaulting, Your Honor. So I would say these are non-assaultive in nature. He's not running from this, and respectfully, we're going to request a personal bond in this matter.
Mr. Andre Smith, anything you'd like to say with address the court with respect to bond?
Yes, my client.
If you are new to my channel, please subscribe as I edit these cases and remove all of the mundane, boring, repetitive stuff. And I even remove the silences, so you get only the juicy bits, which I think are always the best bits. Are looking for another episode that has all the boring stuff cut out and gives you just the good stuff, then here a couple that may interest you. Enjoy.